Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Let's Podcast Show, the show that is rated R for real and not PG for playing games. I am one of your hosts, the Boss Lady.
And I'm the D.O.C, making it do what it do.
Join us for weekly conversations about life, culture, and everything else. What do we always say? Get to know us what? Get to love us. Before we get started, this episode is sponsored by Cigar Junkies as well as CJS Educational Services. So don't forget to continue check out their merch. Before we get started, just want to stop and pause and just ask how y'all both doing before we do any introductions.
I'm doing great.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing real good. Had a good holiday break. Everything went cool. Went down south and traveled. So got bit up by them damn mosquitoes in Memphis. Man, oh, my God. Oh, yeah. But other than that, yeah, it was cool. It was a good time.
How was your holiday? How was your food?
It was good. Sure, we took the kids downtown Chicago. We enjoyed ourselves, went a few places, had a good time.
Okay.
Yeah, lit fireworks, went to the Fast and Portage.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
That's right, they did have that fest in Portage. We used to go to that fest, so I didn't go to it. Yeah, it do. It do be pretty good fest. That's right. Yeah, we do. We went the last couple years.
I do remember going last year. Well, yeah, I have no complaints. 4th of July was good. Went down south to the family, to the roots, so I have no complaints. I'm just excited to record this show because we ain't recorded in a minute, so I just want to jump right into this show because we be serving up them 3-course meals. And I'm going to be quiet for a second. The boss lady saying she's going to be quiet for a second because I'm going to let the D.O.C take over to introduce this special guest.
Yeah, so this is my homie, Boe Milla, a.k.a. Mr. Go-Getter. Grew up with him out there in them Milla Bricks, so been knowing this brother shit down there pretty much his whole life. And he's actually, we done shot damn near, 55 episodes. He's actually the first retailer businessman that we done had on the show.
Oh, wow. That's
big. So I'm excited about that. This is an opportunity for him to talk about his journey and setting up his brand, which has been pretty hot.
Black businessman.
If you've been around in the area, his shit's been pretty hot. My man Joe Man was on a couple episodes ago and he was rocking some exclusive gear.
Yep.
So he's there to talk about that, man. So I'm excited about that. And I appreciate you for taking time out to come and share that with us. So, but other than that, we got Boe Milla in the house. You know what I'm saying?
No question. Appreciate you for having me.
No doubt.
Yes. And thank you. I honestly just want to say thank you for coming and sitting down, blessing us with your presence finally. So we're going to jump right into our appetizer, which is our hot topic. And I'm going to jump right into the first thing. And that is hanging out in downtown Chicago too expensive for... It's 3 categories, but the first one, is it too expensive for a first date?
That's crazy you asked that because I just made a post about this on Facebook. Most definitely downtown Chicago is expensive, but I wouldn't say it's too expensive for a first date. Like it all depends on you. You know what I'm saying? Like what's your price point, what you want to spend, like is the young lady worth it, who you taking out, you know what I'm saying? What type of vibe you trying to, catch a high or whatever. But to answer your question, I wouldn't say it is.
Yeah, man, shit.
What about you? D.O.C?
Shit.
Is it too expensive?
You know what I hate? It's the parking.
Yeah.
That's what I hate. Okay. It's the fucking parking. That you gotta pay all that money. Yeah. And shit, that type of money, I want to be able to park inside the motherfucking place. Shit. Or at least valet that shit.
Not downtown Chicago.
You'll park pay all that, then your shit way down there. Then if you on the streets, they got them goofy ass signs. That shit catch you up.
A ticket.
Yeah, so you got to park in the garage. So yeah, that's what I hate. I just hate the fucking parking. It ain't the drive. It ain't the car. It's the fucking parking. But a first date, it depends on who it is, like I said, because it depends on what's going on. There's just a lot of free shit to do downtown. So it depends on, like you said, it depends on who it is, what the vibe is, what the situation is, and that dictates the first day for me. So I think
the more creative you can be, being I hate to say this, but being the cheapest, but the most creative to me, shows me more than just you spending a whole bunch of money downtown.
I can be cheap. I gotta take that.
I know you can be cheap.
To the Art Institute on Thursdays, that's free. We go right next door to the motherfucker park. and get a motherfucking
we do a
the
picnic.
Chick-fil-A right across the street, some Raising Cane's. Shit, that's
a blanket on the grass in Grand Park.
Yeah, it could come out better if you you know what I'm saying, pre-plan everything.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I wouldn't.
And then Sunday parking free, right? Sunday parking out there free.
It is free.
Yeah,
it is free.
It is
Sunday
free.
parking is free.
When I went downtown to Primark, it was free. It was free. I didn't have to pay none of the park mobile things.
I didn't
You don't
know
have
that.
to do none of that on Sundays.
I did not know that.
Sundays and holidays.
Well, that's cool then.
Yeah.
Well, y'all heard it right here. Shit, go downtown on Sunday.
Yeah.
If you on some bullshit.
Now, is hanging downtown too expensive, like for the whole family? Like, if you got at least about a good family of 5 or 6, is that too expensive to be going downtown?
I mean, for the memory, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you just want to go, you know what I'm saying, show your kids the memory, how it is out there, like, I feel like it's worth it.
Okay.
But something you do, like, on a regular, like, I feel like, nah, you can find something to do locally.
Right.
Yeah, that was a good take. I like that. If you want to create the memories with your family, then you're going to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like you always got to do something once. Like, you got to take your kids to Disneyland at least once.
Yeah. Yeah.
But after that one time, we ain't going back again. But don't ask that shit again. Like, no, we did it once. We went to Florida once. We did. Yeah, you got to create the memory. But, yeah, it's too expensive to keep it going. Okay, now, the second question, hot topic. Now, I got to ask your opinion. I asked everybody on the show what they feel about this, and that is Diddy. And I just got to ask you, what's your thoughts on that? How do you feel? Do you think? I know he was found not guilty on 3 of the charges, but I know he was still found guilty on 2. But just what's your overall thought on Diddy and everything that's been going on with him?
I would say the years of speculation, you know something was there. Like, he's been talked about for doing what he was doing.
Okay, so let's keep it 100.
Like, you know something was there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I could say a lot of what he was doing, like the parties, the sex, the women. Think about it. Other white figures did it. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't no penalty like that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the video that went exactly, that's what I was about to say.
Come on, that nigga made it popular. Hey, you ain't lying with the Playboy matching. That's a good take.
Like, but as far as the video went viral, him dragging Cassie and all that, like, nah.
Yeah, that was bogus. Yeah. Do you think he should have been found not guilty of the other charges?
Kinda to double back on what we said that everybody did it before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think it was no harm, no foul if the people that was in it, you know what I'm saying, did it willingly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, I couldn't agree more. I think you owe me my 25 push-ups for my bet.
No, that was a draw. No, you said that he was gonna walk. You said that
I'm talking about the nigga walked on them RICO charges. That was the main thing. That nigga
said walk.
That nigga was facing life in prison.
No, you said that he was going to walk.
Man, they got that nigga on some bullshit pimping charges.
They didn't even give him bond.
Shit. They pimping one girl.
But they still saying that it could face 20 years.
Right.
He's not gonna get that because they say he could, but they say most people get like 1 year or 2. If that, and then he been there long enough to get
walking.
The nigga finesse 2 times. The rapper, that's what he went to the feds for.
Oh, for real?
For pimping.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't do shit for like 2 years.
But either way it go, they gonna make him do some time though. They still gonna make him do some time.
What I'm getting at, that's why they let his ass set to October for his sentencing. By that time, he would have did like a year. Then they gonna hit him with time served, probably put him on some probation. That's it. And that'll be
counseling. You think they're gonna make him?
Oh yeah, he's a sex offender. They gonna make him a sex offender.
He gotta register and stuff.
Oh yeah, they probably gonna make him a sex offender. He don't give a fuck. He got money.
Yeah, no question.
But you know what?
Crazy
my thing is
a sex offender though. That's
what I would do.
Yeah, you a billionaire.
I would leave. I would leave. You can't. They got his passport. I would go somewhere. I go to Hawaii. Like you said, Wyoming.
Relocate? You mean like to actually relocate?
Well, motherfucker can't get to me. I can see a nigga coming from two hours away if they even coming. He got the money to do it because he need to get low.
Yeah.
I guess. Would you relocate if you was Diddy?
Yeah. No question.
I relocate. I just try to make it right with your kids because that's your family looking at you like you fucking nuts. So is he
guilty or not guilty in your eyes?
Of being a scumbag? Yeah, he ain't shit. Yeah, that comment came back on his head. But of being a mafia boss, hell no.
Right.
Plead the fifth.
Nah, that nigga didn't.
Okay.
He didn't, because I thought they was going to march like 10, 15, 20. When they said racketeering and pimping, I'm thinking he was setting out the women to the stars. That's what they made it seem like.
Yeah.
That's what I thought he was doing.
Yeah.
Like, they was coming to his party.
They was setting themselves out for whoever they wanted to set it out.
50 Cent Baby Mama was off
That's
the
what
chain.
I said, yeah.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
They was willing. They was willing.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that was Jane Doe.
Who was first? 50 or Diddy?
What?
Who dealt with her first?
That's a good question, Liz. That's the good question, Bo.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
We gonna have to. Do anybody know that? Anybody know that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I just know he got a baby with her, so obviously he got more feelings.
But he
for
got
her.
like their baby is like at
Yeah,
least
he a
2,
big,
3. Like,
no, he's a big dude.
He like 10.
Oh,
like
see,
10.
that's
Yeah.
older than I thought.
Yeah, he
So
probably
that
like
is
10
a good
years
question.
old.
Who dealt with it? Ooh, that's a good question. Okay. If anybody know that, put that
I
in the
don't know, it
comments.
sound
Who dealt
like-
with who first?
I think it was
And
around probably at the same time.
50 act like he got something against Diddy, so that could be part
That
of the problem.
could be
Well, that's what it
right.
is.
So maybe
We didn't know that. I didn't know until it came out in the tribe. Like,
We're gonna have to look that
that's
up.
no different than the shit that happened in the hood when one of the niggas is fucking with another of the homies' baby mama
No question.
on some slick
We're
bullshit.
gonna have to find an answer to that. Okay. All right. Last hot topic, and I asked everybody this question. So this question has caused like some really serious debates in some places, depending on where you go. But what are your and let me reference this because the D.O.C said I always got to reference where this comes from. So Paul Pierce made a comment that there's a lot of black athletes that are flocking to white women. And he said that the reason why this is happening is because that black women are mostly always combative, confrontational, argumentative, and unapologetic. Do you agree with that statement that black women are that way?
Man, you want me to keep it above? Yes, partially, yeah.
What part? I just
combative, you know.
now I would
say
like to say how give me an example. How are they combative? D.O.C, you
I
can help them
mean,
out if you need.
Your question, the tone of your vote, your question is combative and confrontational.
I feel like if you and a person relationship is strong, like y'all could get through it communicating, but overall, like a black woman is gonna be like combative.
Snippy.
Yeah, like for real, like y'all gotta talk it out before. Y'all talk it out after, but like when the situation first, you know what I'm saying, present itself, I feel like it's always kind of like a problem per se. But y'all could probably iron it out after, but when it first presents itself, it's kind of like friction.
Okay, I like how you put that friction.
Yep.
Okay, I give you that. You're right. Maybe if we could talk it out before the way we do talk it out after, but when them emotions are there, them emotions are there. There is no sometimes talking when the emotion is telling you what to do and you feeding on that emotion.
That's true.
That's just, I feel like that's almost human nature that's going to happen. And that's with all sexes. That just ain't with women. That's all sexes. But I feel like that's just a natural reaction when that emotion come in. There ain't no thoughts about nothing. It's just going down.
I like how you broke that down.
I think
I like how
going
you
down.
broke that
Do you
down.
think black women are unapologetic? Do you think we have an issue with saying sorry?
Yeah.
Damn, we like 2 for 2. Like,
I promise you, yeah.
Yeah.
so even in arguments, you telling me that you ain't never had somebody come back and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Yeah, but if we going off percentage, like, like overall, yeah, for real.
Folks like I wouldn't bet on it.
Yeah, for real.
Man, okay. Now, do you agree that black women are confrontational? Like, do you think some black women look for the smoke?
Nah, not all.
Okay.
Not all, no.
I think it's generational. I think the younger generation is they more they more with the bullshit.
I
Like
promise you.
like the women our age group that we date, they not going to the club purposely with gym shoes on just to get his bitch in action and she walk up on me and talk to my man or even look at him.
Especially they on black gym shoes.
Yeah.
So they going to fight. They going to fight.
But that younger generation at 35 and younger, some of them come to the club looking for that action.
Yeah.
They pull back in the ponytail and shit. They got on their pally. No disrespect, cause I like pally. I wear pally. But hey, you can just tell they ready for some bullshit.
Yeah, especially.
They rolling wood out the wood out the wood. And then you know
that
no
part,
niggas,
they ain't
no
got no
sponsors.
man. That part, they ain't got no man. Or they either think they can take a lot of women men. That be the other part. It's a lot of little cocky little girls walking through here that be thinking they got what they got to take and take somebody
women
man.
want to fight dudes. Like
That
they
part
wanna-
too.
That shit crazy.
That part too.
Hey, I know. No, I ain't gonna even think you say that, man. Because one of my niggas got a tour with somebody. You remember the cave back in the day?
Yeah, the cave.
And fam had to body slam a couple motherfuckers in. He got
the
hit.
cave used to be the shit.
They didn't understand. They didn't understand that the girl stole on him first. They just think the aftermath. And he had to put some WWE moves. I'm not advocating that, but yeah.
You ain't gotta go that far.
That's wild.
That's what happened.
Somebody.
He did slam both of them.
He ain't gotta slam nobody. He show point.
Both of them chick and the dude.
No, it was two chicks trying to jump, and one of them just stole on them. Like they was talking shit. You know, he green. I can tell you the story. He was green.
Oh, wow.
We was at the cave. I can tell his story. We was at the cave. And the girl we was leaving.
Permission to
and the girl was getting into it with the motherfucking security guard and Papa Slick. And Granny was like, calm down or something. And she just rolled off and stole on fam, man. Bye-bye. I mean, it didn't affect, but she stole on fam. And he would do. He slammed her. Then the girl ran up. He slammed her too. I was like, damn.
Crazy.
And then people thinking he out there whooping on women, not knowing that because they would have went to jail. They the ones hit fam first. He just walking out the club.
Yeah,
You didn't get permission to tell that story.
Oh, great. We don't give a fuck. He'll probably call back in and tell her he gonna tell his version of it.
Right. But we need that version.
Shout out to the cave. That was a cool little club.
That used to be fire. That was a spot.
Dana's too.
Niggas don't know. You gotta go be old school to know about dating.
I promise
that
you.
was a good spot too. Yeah. Now, what was that place that y'all took me a long time ago when I first started coming to
Crystal
Gary?
Palace.
No, the other place with the S. Shaw's.
Shaw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shaw's.
Thursday.
Yeah. Thursday.
I remember Shaw's back in the day.
Yeah, Charles used to be the shit.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump into our entree, y'all. We are here to get to know Mr. Go-Getter, aka Boe Milla. And so I got some questions for him so we can get to know him personally. Then we're going to get into this clothing company he got and let him just explain some things that's going on. So for those who do not know you, where are you and your family from? Are you actually from Gary?
Yeah, I'm from Gary. My mom from the west side of Gary.
Okay.
But we moved to Milla. Shit, probably like when I was 2 or 3 years old. So I grew up in Milla. So yeah, like I'm from Milla.
Okay. So when you say Milla, what is Milla Made to you? I notice that's a phrase that you use, he used.
Yeah.
What do that mean to both of y'all when y'all say Milla Made?
Okay, so that's something where we from, we say it like Milla Made. You know what I'm saying? Milla pretty much made us. You know what I'm saying? So like Milla Made. But
like put some respect on my name if you say you Milla Made.
Yeah, pretty much. For real.
But when you say that, niggas already know it's a certain connotation. Them some hustlers and some niggas.
I promise you.
So I was gonna say
they usually some fly niggas.
Yeah,
some fly niggas.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying they know that.
Okay.
And they ain't not to be played with.
Exactly. Like Milla used to be looked at as the like preppy guys, like the guys that know how to dress, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And then by us being from Milla, like by the beach, you know what I'm saying, they feel like we better than everybody because it's like the suburbs of Gary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like it's a different vibe.
Yeah. But then they don't realize that it's projects.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why I grew up in the project.
Yeah.
How many? Not honest. How many projects are there in Milla? Is what?
It was just the one.
It was just Milla project.
And they was low rise. They wasn't the high rise like they got in Chicago. So it was like the duplexes.
That was funny.
And it was spread. I mean, them motherfuckers was spread out.
Big, ain't it though?
Yeah, one way in, one way out. And shit, it was so big that niggas inside that motherfucker used to beef with each other.
I promise you. Yeah.
These niggas on this side don't like these niggas on this side.
Y'all almost make it sound like what's the neighborhood from Train Today?
That's just life.
The end of the block. You ain't go to the end of the block.
And then it was only one way in.
Right, that sound like
and
the
then you
neighborhood
have to,
from
and then
Train
you gonna have to
Today.
go around in a circle.
That sound
So,
like
if
the
you was on for
neighborhood from
bullshit,
Train
niggas that catch you, you wouldn't even make it to the other end. Them niggas that catch you, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of niggas that got took out there and body bags and stretchers and all types of shit.
Okay.
Like,
So
come out
Milla
there
Made.
bullshitting.
So y'all just explain what Milla Made. So getting to know you, kids, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Single, yes or no?
No.
Okay. Now
I'm not
you.
looking.
So ladies, y'all heard it. He in a relationship. Now, being single versus relationship, what's the biggest difference between the two?
I would say structure, like being, you know what I'm saying, being single, like shit, you out there for real,
Like your boy jumping.
like for real, like not saying it like that because you could be disciplined.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And not really, you know what I'm saying, just be out there per se. You know what I'm saying? But a relationship, like I feel like it keep you grounded. You know?
That is true.
No doubt.
That is true. Keep you balanced.
Yeah. No doubt.
Because you always got that sense of accountability. You always got to be accountable for yourself.
Yeah.
You got another person that you're dealing with.
Exactly.
But what I like what he said was structure.
Yeah.
Structure.
I
That's
think
important.
it does provide
Yeah,
structure.
And that's what's going on, I think, with a lot of this young generation. The motherfuckers don't got structure.
I promise you.
And you see all the chaos that's going on. So yeah, that's important. That's important.
I would say I was wild, but I was humble at a young age too because my oldest daughter was born when I was 19. So before then though, like I was wild, like for real.
Shit,
for
we
real,
all
boy.
was,
Yeah.
nigga. Shit, you had to do what you had to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's different. I've never heard a male reference the relationship with structure. I really like that because I think you need that. I think you really like as a woman. I do need him to help me with some structure, help provide some structure. I think it's some things he probably looked for me to help him provide structure with. So I like that breakdown. Now
You need guidance and management.
don't start trying to talk no pimp shit now. Alright, don't get no pimp mode over there because I see the glare in your eye. I saw the glare in your eye for a hot second.
You need guidance and money management.
Stop it. Now that we getting to know Mr. Steve, I want to get to know Mr. Go Getter. I want to know that person of you. So your clothing company is Go Getter. When did you start this company?
Okay, it originally started from Milla Made. So I started doing Milla Made first.
Yeah, because I got a couple of them short joints.
But I'm like, man, like I need to do something to reach the masses. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody not gonna buy Milla Made.
You already know.
If they not from Milla, why am I
But
buying
just
it?
think Nipsey did it though with Crenshaw.
Yeah.
That is
You
true.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
like
and he
true.
trademarked RSC. He trademarked.
That
He
is
trademarked.
true.
Oh, for real? Wow.
Yep. Rolling 60
That is
Crip.
true.
Oh, wow.
He trademarked that. That was part of the beef that people had with him because they claimed that he should have kicked back some of that, which he was. But you know, niggas want to try to extort you now.
Yeah,
but he
exactly.
actually trademarked that and still
Oh,
to
wow,
this day
that's
getting
powerful.
paid off that.
Yeah, that's powerful.
But exactly, that's a good point. Because the
Yeah.
Crenshaw shit.
Just think, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wearing it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And that's his street. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but to answer your question, I'm like, I gotta do something for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I came up with that. You know what I'm saying? We'll go get it, and I've been going with it ever since.
Okay. Now, do you still sell the Milla Made products and things of that nature?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, that's my brand. Milla Made Go Getter.
Okay.
So that's my brand. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for explaining that they go together. It's not
So
separate.
how long
together.
ago did you start that? Like when you first started the Milla Made, and what did you start with?
I would say probably like 2020, probably like 2021.
Okay, right
Yeah.
after the pandemic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I got a question. Was it hard getting started? Like when you think about from the first time that this was a thought in your head, like, man, I think I'm gonna sell some merchandise. From the time that you actually sold the first piece of merchandise, was that?
Yeah,
that was
kind of. Because I started with people making my stuff, you know what I'm saying, the hiccups with that, you know what I'm saying, and then I learned how to do stuff myself, you know what I'm saying, and then I found people that make it, that actually, you know what I'm saying, manufacturers, you know what I'm saying, so yeah, but...
Yeah.
So explain that, because you're dropping some gems here for people who may be new to the clothing business. What's the difference? Because you say that you was looking at different manufacturers, so are you talking about just... I ain't trying to sound racist now. You talking about like Chinese people
Yeah,
that sell?
Pakistanians right now. That's what I'm dealing with. That be making my patches and stuff like that. But then, like when I first started, like I started with my sister. She know how to do like the cricket, like print out the stuff, making and all that. You know what I'm saying? But she wasn't, you know what I'm saying, reliable like that. So so I actually learned myself what she was doing and started doing it myself. And then. After that, you know what I'm saying, like I started with the manufacturers and stuff like that.
Was it hard picking up from you watching your sister and stuff? Was it hard?
Kinda, yeah, because I slowed down after she was doing it, trying to learn, trying to figure it out, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, and then by me being, you know what I'm saying, basically doing it myself, like I started like looking for people that actually do it, you know what I'm saying, on a bigger scale, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you know what? That was actually one of my questions. Is what was one of the obstacles of starting your business and stuff like that? Like, was it people hearing Gary supporting you? Because I do notice that in Gary, people, and you could be made or broke in Gary based off people, and if they like you, like if they love you, they love you. Man. But when they don't like you, they don't like you. So it's just like,
that's one thing about our city. Like, they go off like the wave. Like you gotta be damn near popular, or like it gotta be the it thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? They gotta see everybody doing it for them to jump on the bandwagon.
Right, the certain person. You know what I'm saying?
But I done had my ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? Where like it's moving good. You know what I'm saying? And then I done had where it slowed down. But I always went with like, whoever don't support me, that's not my core audience. You know what I'm saying? That's not who I'm looking for to support me. Like, I'm focused on the people that do. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I always had a core audience. You know what I'm saying? To the point whatever I drop, it usually sell out for real. Being honest, like if people judging me on social media, they tripping. Like, for real. Okay. Like, cause I don't probably get a whole lot of likes, whole lot of shares, and all that. But in real life, like it's moving.
Okay.
Exactly. People don't realize that. I know we discovered when we were doing the Cigar Junkies that our core audience, we thought it was going to be men, but it ended up being like 65% women.
Oh, wow.
So that's when we started making designs and clothes and shit for women, because those are the ones. And when you think about it from a clothing thing, it made sense, because women are the ones who they spend money on clothes.
Yeah, they do.
And they support independent boutiques, women coming up and shit. So them giving you $20, $30 or $40 for a sweatshirt ain't shit to them.
That is true.
Yeah,
and they're design as long as it's something that they can wear. So I realized that real quick. But yeah, you talk about the whole trials and tribulations, looking for somebody that can make the designs that you want to your specifications. That shit takes time. Let me ask
both of y'all this.
It takes time.
With all the stuff with Trump and tariffs and things of that nature, is any of that affecting y'all as black entrepreneurs or anything like?
I know the cost of my t-shirts went up drastically, and certain styles that we would get real cheap, but we can't get them now.
Yeah.
We can't. I know. Because I said I got an online store, and that shit, you see, it's a change in the price, so which cuts into your profit margin. So you either take a shortage on your profit, or you raise the prices on your customers.
Do you ever have people like question your prices?
The niggas do that all the time.
Kinda.
But they'll go spend $400 on a Alexander McQueen t-shirt or a D.O.C t-shirt, $1,800 on the shoes, $1,500 on the Louis shoes, which is cool. So but you can't get your man, which is some exclusive shit,
people, right?
And he don't want number maybe $50 at most for the sweatshirt, maybe $100, $120, $50 for the whole fit. Yeah. Come on, man. And you get Nike that with the Nike Tech with no problem.
Like the highest items I sold was the jackets that I dropped a couple months ago. So
it was in my notes, because I showed about to ask you what was your most popular item. Jacket.
So those are the highest items. Like, I did them at 2, and a few people was like, you know what I'm saying. But once they seen the quality, like the quality was super good. Like,
so what kind of jackets were they? Like Letterman jackets?
Lettermans.
Okay. Now, is your products for just women, men, children? Is it unisex? Like
both, but I was gearing towards like just the guys first. So now I'm coming around, you know what I'm saying, to the ladies right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the market, just from what I've seen, I market to the women. And if the nigga saying the women, it's like what Pac said. He made music for the women. And if the niggas seeing the women dancing to it, they gonna want to get on it because the women is on it. That's just the way it go.
And then women loyal.
And they,
you know what I'm saying? They more loyal.
For
real.
Because most of my repeat customers are women. They come back. They say, "Hey man, can you make this piece in pink?"
Yeah,
They the ones told me to make the baby doll style T-shirts.
Oh wow.
That was the women that told me to make that shit. I never thought about that.
We like what we like.
You know what I'm saying?
Like it. You really do. So let me ask you this: what's next? What do you see next for Go Getter? Like, what's on your vision board for Go? I know you got a Go Getter vision board somewhere. What's on that?
No question. Well, I'm in the process of building a website, so I'm trying to market. You know what I'm saying, to global, pretty much. And I'm in the process of working with the manufacturer where they're completely making everything. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like them and me. Now I'm about to do where they doing everything. Where it's basically like, you know what I'm saying, how you go in the store and see stuff, the tag in there, like it's a brand. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what's next.
Okay. Now, if somebody want to get some of this gear, who do we contact? Where we go? What's your
What's your social media?
How we find you, where we find you at?
Socials, on Facebook, IG,
Okay.
Boe Milla on Facebook, the same on IG.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spell that for them, because people may not know how to, because some niggas is illiterate.
Boe?
Yeah, they don't know, man. They put
Sound that out, Boe.
B-O-W, man. I'm just telling you what the niggas do.
We can't find you on Facebook.
Yeah, so it's B-O-E Miller Milla on Facebook,
Okay.
the same on Instagram.
Yep.
Okay.
Boe Milla.
Milla.
Yeah.
Not Miller for the proper people. Drop the ER, replace it with the A. Like, don't say the hard ER, say
No
the
question.
A.
No doubt.
Milla.
Yeah, we don't say Miller.
No.
No, that's the
Gonna
people
say that.
on the beach
We're
say
gonna say that.
Miller.
We're gonna say that.
You say
Now,
Milla.
I got one last thing. Is there anything you want to say about your company or anything that's coming? What should we look forward to? Anything last thing you want to say about your company before we go to dessert?
Man, like a few people think it's like a Miller thing or like a neighborhood thing. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, they say it again,
Like it's
fam.
not. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
Like
you.
it's not. This is for, you know what I'm saying, global.
Okay.
For real.
Thank
So if you
you.
live in Glen Park, you can buy his
Exactly.
merchandise. If you
I
in
mean,
Fairview,
go
you
get
can
it.
buy
It's
his
universal.
stuff. Chicago, you can buy his
Thank you.
stuff.
I'm glad you said
It's
that.
not
Like
just
it
for
may
people
seem
in
local
Miller.
now, but nah.
Thank you. I'm
Okay.
glad you
It's
said
not.
that, fam.
Okay.
I'm really.
It's just like Cigar Junkies is not just for people that
they
smoke
think
cigars.
that- not only that, but they think it's just a cigar club that's specific to niggas that
Yeah,
I
it's
fuck
not a
with.
club.
Right.
It's
No,
not
it's
a
for
club.
it's for any nigga that think they love the lifestyle of smoking
Milla
cigars.
Made Go
It's a
Getter
brand.
is
It's
a brand,
exactly.
It's
a
a brand.
clothing brand. It's not a gang. It's not like GDs. It's not like.
I don't know what she talking about.
It's not like none of
I don't
that.
know what she talking about.
Nah,
It's
though,
a
right
clothing
though,
brand.
because some people
Yeah.
try to like,
Some people
you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
box
When
it
you say
to like,
Milla
you know what I'm
Made,
saying?
you think you're talking about like a gang. You
Right,
walk around
yeah.
talking about.
And
Oh,
then
it's
Milla
different
Made
from
could be for whoever.
Right.
Like, you know
But
what I'm
no,
saying?
you
Like,
made a good point earlier when you said it's no different than how Nipsey made the Crenshaw brand, like fucking internet. It's that.
yeah.
Because it's representing lifestyle, authenticity,
That's true.
shit,
Exactly.
realness.
That's true.
Right.
That's what that shit
Realness.
represents.
I like
Niggas that's
that.
about standing on what they talking about. Niggas
like
always
that.
talking about standing on business. That's what that means.
Yes.
Okay.
So shit.
Okay. Okay. Well, I love it. So more things to see from Go Getter.
No doubt.
Again, you heard them socials. You know where to find him. We're not done yet. We just about to hit fair foul real quick. So Mr. Go Getter, aka Boe Milla. I got a little slang to it, you know. Dessert, fair foul. So this is gonna go quick. This is gonna be 5 quick things we're gonna go through real quick. Same things I asked your boy. So if you don't want to answer, you can say pass. But if you agree with it, it's fair. If you disagree with it, it's foul. So first thing, dating a woman that's between the ages of 25 and 30. Fair or foul?
Fair, I guess.
Okay.
I
Dating a
guess.
woman with a bunch of small kids. We talking about like under 5, like multiple under 5.
Nah, foul.
Okay. How about dating outside your race? Cause your boy wild.
Fair.
I
think that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. I don't.
I
I ain't
think
never dated
it's
no
fair
white
too.
woman.
I think it's
I
I done
fair
dated
too.
other women, but
I
I've
think
never
it's fair
dated a white
too.
woman.
I think, hey, there's more than one shade out here. How about one night stands? Fair or foul?
Now, foul, for real. Today's age, like, man, you never know, for real, like. But I don't know, though.
I don't know. It could go. I'm
know,
saying
like-
it could go different ways. Cause now
It
niggas
could
got
go
their
down.
phone and they got their my
It could
chart.
go
Hey, you
down,
can
boy.
pull up them results. I'm like, oh,
It could
okay.
go down, but man, like, you know what I'm saying, love my health too much. For real, like, I ain't trying
Hey man, you ain't lying,
Hey, I
fam.
like how you said I love my health. Okay. Last one. Threesomes. Fair or foul?
Man, that's kind of like one and the same, because say if it's you know what I'm saying, and your girl, like, y'all don't want to catch nothing from the person, you know what I'm saying, person y'all doing it with, so like, you don't really know, like, but if y'all locked in with the person and y'all, you know, kind of know what's going on, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I feel like it's cool.
Okay. I like that. I already know your answers to this, so I ain't gonna need to ask you. You like fair. I already know you. Well, you know what? I just want to say thank you for coming on the show. We do want to open up something, so brought something on the show, and we said we was gonna wait to the end to reveal it.
All right.
So D.O.C.
You open up. You go ahead.
Oh my God. Girls don't always open
You what size are you, fam?
Large. Yeah, large.
You go a t-shirt. What size are you? The lovely lady. He got a lovely lady off
Yes,
camera
ladies, he's taken. You know,
What's up?
you couldn't say nothing, but yes, he is taken. So.
Okay, that's exclusive.
Okay.
I ain't seen that one to paint.
Look at that,
Okay.
like that. Y'all
Pretty
see
nice.
that? Y'all see that? That's
Exclusive.
one.
Thank you.
Okay, what we got here?
Had to get them in the Milla Made.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. The Milla Made.
That
Okay.
Milla Made, that's what they was talking about. And no, this is not a gang, y'all. This is a clothing brand.
No question.
Gotta say that. I say these shirts feel soft. Let's see, what is this?
Hey, that's the other thing people don't understand.
No, I
is
like
that
this.
The quality
Real
of the shirts you gotta get and go through and look at that. Yeah.
No
Y'all, these
question.
shirts are soft. Yes, they do feel soft on your skin.
Because you want
Yes, they
something
do.
that'll last the
Quality,
washing
yeah,
machine,
like-
don't fade.
Yeah,
People
but
don't
when you
get
Thank
do wash
you.
it, don't hang it. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I always
Don't
hang
dry
my
it.
shorts. Yeah, I always
Okay,
hang
don't
my-
dry it. Okay.
It's
Yeah, they gonna
designer.
last.
That's how you do your
Yeah.
designer tees.
Yeah, they
Show
gonna
that
last.
We
shit.
know, calm down.
I'm just saying. It's
She is designer.
It's the same shit. You gotta treat it the same.
Well, with that being said, y'all, I do hope y'all enjoyed the show. Any final words, y'all, before we get out of here?
No, man, just go out there, support the Go Get a brand, like he said.
Appreciate it.
IG and Facebook, Boe Milla, BOEMILLA. Check him out. You can get some exclusive
Yes.
pieces made.
No question.
DM my homie, and he'll get you
Yes.
fucking taken care of. That's about
Yes,
it. Other
yes,
than
yes.
that, man, we love y'all. Hit the like and subscribe button. It's important. A lot of y'all are watching. We getting the views, but we need y'all to subscribe.
Yes,
Just hit that subscribe button. And other than that, man, peace. We love y'all.
Yes, peace out.
Man, that's what's up. That was dope. Super dope.
Peace out.